On Wednesday, March 18, 2020, Apple announced two new additions to their iPad Pro lineup, all new 11-inch and 12.9-inch models, which will be available starting Wednesday, March 25th. In today's video, we're going to talk about what's new, what's changed, what stayed the same, and some exciting features Apple's added to these new models. So, if you want to learn all about that and more, keep watching. That's right, two new iPad models are coming, available in two sizes, the 11-inch and 12.9-inch, available in two colors, space gray and silver, so let's talk about the features. First up, the display. Both of these models feature a 120Hz ProMotion display featuring industry-leading color accuracy, 600 nits of brightness, ultra-low reflectivity, and a True Tone display with P3 wide color gamut. I always get asked what size I recommend, but as an artist, I prefer the larger screen real estate to create with. Honestly, I feel the 12.9-inch is big without being too big. It's still easy to carry around, and it's really never been a drawback for me personally. For storage, both models are available in 128GB, 256GB, 512GB, or 1TB configurations, as well as your choice of Wi-Fi or cellular connectivity. So what's new? How about the Pro camera system on the back? Featuring a new 10-megapixel ultra-wide camera and a 12-megapixel wide camera, Apple's also added a LiDAR scanner used to determine distance by measuring how long it takes light to reach an object and reflect back. This opens a huge realm of augmented reality possibilities, something that the iPhone 11 Pro already does well. You want proof? Check out this AR shot of the new iPad sitting on my desk. How cool is that? The Pro camera system also can shoot video in 4K and take ultra-wide photos, which allows for a lot of versatility in your shots, and the front-facing True Depth camera also enables Face ID. So what's inside? The 2020 iPad Pro models will feature the A12Z Bionic chip with an 8-core graphics processor, making these models super fast. Apple's already claiming that these are going to be faster than most PC laptops out in the marketplace right now, but we're going to have to wait for benchmark tests to learn the full extent. And speaking of benchmarks, since Apple does not make the RAM of iOS devices public, we're going to have to wait and see what these models are packing. If you've watched some of my previous iPad videos, you may recall some art programs like Procreate place app limitations based on the RAM, so this is going to be interesting to see, and I'll keep you updated in a future video. Next up is the Magic Keyboard, and the first thing you're going to notice with the new keyboard is the floating design, which frankly looks incredible. It attaches magnetically like previous versions and also has a USB-C port for charging the iPad Pro itself. This full-size keyboard has backlit hard keys with a scissor mechanism with 1mm travel to give you the true laptop typing experience. The other thing that stands out on first glance is the Trackpad, which is going to take advantage of the new cursor in iPad OS. The cursor will transform contextually based on what you're pointing to with the trackpad, and the trackpad's also going to feature the ability to use multi-touch gestures, which is really cool. Even though the iPad Pros launch March 25th, the Magic Keyboard's not going to be released until May, so you're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that if you decide to pick up one of the new Pros on launch day. For artists, the 2020 iPad Pro models will use the second-gen Apple Pencil introduced with the previous generation, which magnetically attaches to the iPad with pairing and charging handled wirelessly. So finally, we come to price. How much do these things cost? Well, the 11-inch Wi-Fi 128GB model is going to retail for $749, with the cell and Wi-Fi version costing $150 more at $899. The 11-inch 256GB Wi-Fi model is $849, with the cellular version coming in at $999. The 512GB 11-inch model is $1,049, with the cellular version costing $1,199. And finally, the 11-inch 1TB model is $1,249, with the cellular version costing $1,399. And now for the 12.9-inch models, the 128GB Wi-Fi model is going to run you $899, while the 128GB cell plus Wi-Fi will be $1,049. The 12.9-inch 256GB will be $999, with the cell version coming in at $1,149. The 512GB 12.9-inch will cost you $1,199, while the cell version will be $1,349. And finally, the 12.9-inch 1TB version is going to run you $1,399, while the cell plus Wi-Fi version of the 1TB will be $1,549. So the price points on these are actually really good in comparison to the current gen models that are out right now. So for example, if you would go to the store today and buy a 12.9-inch 256GB current gen model, it's going to run you $1,149. $1,999. However, the 2020 version coming out is only going to be $999, so it's $150 cheaper for the newer model. So now for the Magic Keyboard. So just look at that thing. Super cool, right? Well, let's talk about that price first. So if you get the 11-inch iPad Pro 2020 model, the Magic Keyboard to go along with that is only going to cost you $299. And if you got the 12.9-inch iPad Pro 2020 model, be prepared to spend $349 for that really cool Magic Keyboard. Looks like the Gen 2 Apple Pencil is getting a price drop too. It's available on the Apple site right now for $119, even though the regular retail is $129. So I guess we'll wait and see if that's going to be a permanent price drop or something that's just being offered right now. So I'm sure that the prices of current gen iPad Pros are going to drop pretty soon with the release of these 2020 models. So definitely keep an eye out. If you aren't the type of person that always needs the latest and the greatest right away, there might be some awesome deals right around the corner on the older models. So definitely watch for those price drops and sales. All right, guys. So that's it for my preview of Apple's new 2020 iPad Pro models that come out next week on March 25th. If you guys watch my channel, if you've seen any of my tutorials before, I'm sure you're aware I've been using a first gen iPad Pro 12.9-inch model since it came out. It's going on 4.5 years old now, so I did upgrade this morning. I ordered one of the new 2020 12.9-inch models that's going to be coming next week, so I'm going to do an unboxing first impression video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that bell so you can receive a notification when that video goes live. Find out exactly what I think of the new iPad Pro. And let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about today's announcement? Are you going to get one of the new iPad Pro 2020s? What are you using now? Do you use an iPad or something else? And if you do get one or plan on getting one, is this going to be your first iPad or is it going to be an upgrade? I want to know what you guys are using. Also, if you're new to the channel and you're an artist and want to take part in an awesome community, I do have a Facebook group called Keep Creating, a Learn, Draw, Share Art community. I will link that in the description below. It's a place where artists can hang out, share their work, meet new people, and want you guys to join. So definitely hop on over and take part in the group. As for me, I can be found online, bjdell.com, as well as on Instagram and Twitter at bjdell. So until next time, keep creating.